And we are live once again. Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Sirius On Stream. I'm your host, Sirius Hauser, and it is good to see you all once again. What is happening? Hello, Bree. Hello, Minty. What is good in your world over here? Oh, my goodness me. Cat, the best cereal ever, eh? Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm definitely Captain Crunch's Oops All Green version over here. You know, the ironic thing is, I think there was some sort of weird version of Captain Crunch that, had this orange powder with it that turned your milk green. It looked kind of weird when I was a kid, though. I don't know what the hell they were smoking that day, but it definitely wasn't, the normal stuff. It was the weird stuff, man. It was, I think it was a bit before Shrek, though, Minty. But they did a similar variation, though, before, though. You're right, though. But this was it was some kind of, like, a UFO version of Captain Crunch, where, apparently there's some alien version of Captain Crunch going around there with some orange powder that made the milk green, and it was kind of weird, though. I don't know about you. I get some kids may have found that attractive, though, or whatever it was, but I don't know. I couldn't eat, green milk. It looked like it had just gone off or sat in the fridge for 5 weeks or something. Because I don't know if what's the word? It was it's kind of like a texture and appearance thing with me when it comes to food. Like, I could never do something that looks like a goblin just freaking came in my cereal or something like that. You know what I mean? There's no way I could do something like that. And don't get any ideas, dude. Don't send goblins to come in my cereal. That's not going to happen anytime soon. What the fuck was I saying there? Shit. Oh, God. Oh, my lord. So, what was I going to say? Apart from all that, though, it's been a pretty, don't get any ideas, Bree. No. I don't know what kind of goblins or ogres you have in your basement over there. Keep them the fuck away from my cereal. And my mashed potatoes while you're at it, too. Or I'll have to send the guy who does Tiny Tim on you. That reminds me, I was actually watching a comedian online. You ever heard of a guy who calls himself Tiny Tim? Not the musician, I'm talking like an actual comedian. Like, he does, over the phone, like prank calls. Like, he was often, like calling schools or whatever, or calling delivery services. Even started fucking around with scam callers too. Starts going like, "Hello, it's me, Tiny Tim. Looking to speak with my father? Not gonna happen because I'm only 3 going on 6. I'm a big boy now, though." It was like that for the entirety of the call. I don't know how he kept it together the whole time, but he was fucking pissing himself laughing there, man. It was so good. He's like calling a strip club at one point too, going like, "Hello, I heard some kind of big boys club over here. Well, I'm a big boy now, so I figure I could get in." And they're going, "No, you can't get in, son. You gotta be 18 to get in there." "Well, I'm almost 18 now. I'm 3 going on 6. I need to take care of the oh my goodness. Minty, are you dropping my pipes on my head for? And we got ourselves a nice cayenne flavor. Thank you kindly. I love cayenne beans so much. Yeah, if you ever get a chance to, please look up Tiny Tim. Dude is so fucking funny. You catch everything I apostrophe period A. What are you in that case? You're a what? You're a what, Minty? "Are you my real dad, Minty? I think you might be my real dad. He disappeared about 5 years ago. Are you all cozy? You're hiding under the couch with a scarf around your neck." Yeah, that guy was so fucking funny to watch, though. If he dropped the soap, Minty. "What do you mean you're dropping the soap? Don't drop the soap, Minty. Then you gotta go back in the tub and grab it again. It's no good." "Well, what's so bad about dropping the soap, though, Bree?" Right, now I can't stop doing it, for fuck's sake. It's so funny. That whole routine there was so good. Oh my goodness. Beyond all that, though,
It's going up someone's butt if they don't stop that voice. Okay, Minty, I'm sorry. I meant nothing by it, though. But if you do get a chance, though, please check out Tiny Tim on YouTube. Dude is hysterical. Like an absolute friggin' legend. But yeah. That aside, though, I wanted to mention as well, I gotta start making plans for my birthday coming up. It's gonna be next Friday. And I should be around for stream that night, though. I don't know what I'm doing with my friends that evening, but we'll figure something out. I may be away that evening, but if not then, I may do something sooner in the day before I go out, or afterwards, or the day after. Because I do know for certain, though, on the 17th I'm going out to a convention for a little while. And on top of all that, too, I've also got to prep for my collab on next Sunday coming up. It's going to be interesting. But I wanted to ask, though, as far as party games go, did you want to do, like, Jackbox? Did you want to do Party Animals or Super Smash Brothers? Like, what did you have in mind? Like, anything in particular you wanted to do, or something like that? Because I'm down for whatever, really, if y'all want to do something. Anyway. But I want to make this a good one, too, because it's been almost 3 years of VTubing now. I've gotten a little bit older now, a little bit more experienced. And I want to do something fun again, because I miss our old Jackbox party nights. And, I don't know, do you want to make that a regular thing again, too? I just wanted to ask you, though, about that before we continue on for tonight. Because I do miss our organized community nights and just having a good time and just making fun of each other and doing goofy shit. You know, all the good stuff. Let's see, plus, this Saturday's going to be a lot of fun, too, because we're playing Grand Theft Auto for the first time on stream, and it's going to be awesome. Oh, speaking of which, did y'all see the trailers for GTA 6 yet, by the way? It looks so freaking good. Like, the attention to detail is astonishing. I hope it's got similar quality when we actually go into the game itself, though. I hope my computer can handle it, too, even though it's, you know, among the most up-to-date there is. So I'm hoping it can handle it. But I get the impression that even the most advanced piece of hardware on my computer would probably melt into pieces. I mean, about GTA since 4. Gotcha. Well, GTA 5 was a lot of fun, too. I thoroughly enjoyed that. But I'm so happy they're returning to Vice City for this one, too. That was a nice touch, though. As soon as I saw the VCI airport on the road signs there, I was like, holy shit, we're back in Vice City. Didn't enjoy 5, gotcha. Alright then, well that's okay too, no worries. I got a bit of a soft spot for it since someone did a whole did a model swap with the characters from Fire Emblem 3 Houses into GTA 5. It was amazing. Victoria wants to play when Jackbox come around? Absolutely, yeah, bring her along if you want. Just be mindful, there's a lot of stuff going around. Anyway, enough with the yak, and let's get to the action over here, shall we? We got ourselves quite a bit of adventure ahead of us tonight, because we're getting back to the meat and potatoes of Final Fantasy XIV. And a lot of stuff has happened since I last got on. Watched it before. What, Jackbox or Final Fantasy or GTA 5? Because now I'm curious, actually. Let's see here. Oh, Jackbox, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that'll be good either way. I don't mind. Because I could definitely go for playing some more Patently Stupid and other stuff like that. Anyways, let's head over to the game room, shall we? And get into position here. Because we got ourselves a couple of missions in hand here. Ow. Good, that still works, thank goodness. Enough with the action, let's get to the action, shall we? Let's see, so you playing on getting Project Zomboid too? Really? Zomboid's a lot of fun, honestly. I love that game. I was never any good at it, but I'd love to play it again sometime and get the hang of it. And here we go. You may also notice that my spear is a little bit different this time around. That's because I was over at the at the Gold Saucer and met this super cool Mikote cat girl. The rest of the detail in Men of War. That makes sense, too. They do look kind of similar. But as for the lance over here, I actually got this from a new friend of mine in the server. She kicked my butt in Triple Triad pretty badly, though. But she's been showing me the ropes and getting some new stuff done, too. So, yeah. Gave me this brand new lance, and it's been fun so far. I'm really enjoying it. And over here we have my Chocobo Boga over here. Here, boy. Let me just take care of a couple things over here, because I think something has gone wrong over here. Glasses off, no problem. Okay. Glasses are off, and here we go. I cannot see a goddamn thing. Let's see here. Actions and traits. We'll withdraw for now. There we go. Thank you, Boga. Yeah, good I can't see, she says. But now here's the cool thing about this particular lance, though, is that when I activate it, it becomes electrified. Check that out. This weapon is called the Mighty Thunderbolt, and it is a masterpiece. I love this thing. There's so many good games I wanted to play, but I was restricted to console for years. I hear you there. Is there someone in the background that's hitting me? I don't know what's going on, but I don't like it. You shorten the time. Oh, did something happen, or what's going on? Home point. Where's the Ethernet? Alright, so our first stop is going to be New Gridania. We have some work to do over here in town. Because our main quest over here is called The Curious Case of Giggity. I'm not making this shit up. Look right there. Curious Case of Giggity over here. The glasses off when it used to be 10. Yeah. I did shorten it a little bit, though, but that was like a month or two ago at this point by now, Bree. I'm surprised you hadn't noticed. Alright, so our next stop is going to be Old Gridania up to the north here. Remember, I've been in the hospital. Oh, that's fair, that's fair. I think it was before you were in the hospital, though, to be honest with you. But either way, though, I'm not gonna rag on you for it. That wouldn't be right. But I don't know who this Giggity is or what he wants, though, but it better not be fucking Glenn Quagmire. I don't want Family Guy and Final Fantasy over here. Let's see here. Let's see, Mr. Hidden, what do you got for me? Greetings and salutations, Mr. Evergreen, I presume. Let's see, Cena informed me of your adventures in Aleport. Terribly sorry about misunderstanding. But as Professor Lambertine is fond of saying, no action taken in the name of science is rarely ever truly wasteful. To the matter at hand, corrupted crystals possessing the properties you seek can be found in abundance in the standing courses along the Calamity. Captain Mold, hello, Liz! What's going on? And hello, Victoria, what's up? The funny green man's back. Hello, I'm here. Alas, that is no longer the case. And while there's at least one suitable crystal that remains to be found within the 12's Wood, precisely where it is any moment is more difficult to say. Permit me to explain. You're familiar with Spriggans, yes? The furry little rascals that want to seek out ores and other stones? Well, one such creature, with infamously voracious appetite, has single-handedly devoured every corrupted crystal within the 12's Wood. Fortunately for you, these crystals take an eternity to digest, assuming they can never even be digested. And I'm reasonably confident that one still resides within his gut. It's quite fascinating. My theory is that this Giggity first consumed a corrupted crystal when... You couldn't cuss about this, could you? No, I couldn't. At least you acknowledge that. Let's see, to the point then. Giggity seldom makes his presence felt unless there's a particularly fine fodder to be had. Therefore, we shall acquire a lure, and I have precisely the sort he will find irresistible. Simply place his true heart. I shall see the story of the origin of its unusual name for the occasion. Outside the Spriggan's lair and wait for the opportune moment to pounce. Let's see. Okay. So now where are we going? So we're somewhere in the Central Shroud by Bet Branch Meadows. Let's go. But yeah, what's good with you though, Liz? You doing okay? Hope that the world's been good to you so far. Oh, they're back on already? Okay. No biggie. Alrighty. Let's make our way over there. In fact... See, sure. Yeah, I see your point. I'll have to fix that at some point. I got something else that's pretty cool, too. Check this out. Say hello to my behemoth. Look at this absolute beast over here. Look at this. This is ridiculous. Hopefully he isn't too big for the stairs. Let's go, you big galoot. Damn, that'd be huge. I know, right? I told you he's big. They don't call him a behemoth for nothing. I have been on the wrong end of these things' claws for a long time, and now, thanks to my new friend in Final Fantasy XIV, I now have the means to ride on one of my own. Let's see. Minty's like, doggy. I can assure you, he's no doggy. This thing is a malevolent beast of burden over here. And if you get on his bad side, he will tear you to shreds. Let's make our way over, shall we? Oh, we can't cross there? Oh. I totally could have made that jump. I totally would have made that. Come on. Get up the cliff, you stupid... You big purple predator thingy. What are you doing? Get up there. Thank you. No, he's mine as well. That's what he is. No, he's mine. I found him first. Get your own damn behemoth. I'm surprised the bridge didn't snap, honestly. Yeah, go. Go in your own way, thank you. Big galoot. Alright, so our next stop is going to be somewhere around this area here. Now, these little dust bunny things you hear are the Spriggans, as you can see. Only question now is, where the fuck is this Giggity character here? He don't like you. No, he don't like you. Deal with it, Bree. I got us the true heart over here. Let's use that. Let's see what you got. There you are. There's one big dust bunny. Good night. Oh, do you mind, sir? He's waiting to drop you in the water. No, I do believe he's speaking for you on that one there. Okay, we got what we need. Now let's get back over to Gridania. And with that, we'll teleport back to the city over here. If he drops me in the water, I'm making a new fur coat out of that big purple penis thing. What is with my frame rate today? It's awfully slow. Is it lagging on your end by any chance? Want to make sure that I'm not going crazy over here. I want to check on one thing real quick before we go anyplace else. Okay, good. It seems kind of slow on my end. I don't know what's going on. Might just be the, just me in that case. Let's apply for a promotion. Let's see what we have here. We need 7,000 seals. We only have 5,007. Shit. Oh well. I figured I may as well check and see if my promotion was in order. Because I do want to get a new lance out of that place too. They have this really cool one that I joined up for. It actually has a green blade on it. Looks really cool. Like it's a green crystal blade of sorts. Extra windows? No, I just have Discord open. That's pretty much it, honestly. Just Discord, my Steam, and my my software, really. I shut everything else down. And since we weren't using the music player any longer, I shut that off, too. Alright, Hayden, what you got for me? I pray you do not see something like that when I was engrossed in... Wait, what's that God's awful smell? That's your crystal. My word, that is a breathtakingly beautiful crystal. I see my supposition was not mistaken. Ugh, I'll see you weren't averse to digging around through spring and entrails for your prize. We are a furry for the debt of gratitude, you know. This thick coating of digestive juices is what protecting us from that harmful effects of the crystal, just as the warded pot you used once did. Why so glum, friend? You finally obtained the crystal you sought. Wonderful with earth aspected ether. Calm down, I jest. It's comprised of ice aspected ether, and worry not. I was going to say, there not be for fucking anything else but ice over here. We're trying to find ice crystals. There we go. I paid for 0 commercials. Good, good, good. There's a professor for you from Professor Lambertine, rather. Something about a man named Marx. Apparently, the professor misses the intellectual stimulation. Forgive me, I should mark that down. It occurs to me, and I asked why you needed that crystal. You don't planning anything of nefarious, are you? It would reflect poorly on me and my research used for nefarious purposes. Ah, well, perhaps it's best I remain ignorant. I didn't become the professor's greatest pupil by filling my head with unnecessary information. Why, thank you. And let's see here. Oh, it's 9:07 right now. And since it is 9 o'clock, you know what that means. It's time for us to return to the Gold Saucer for tournament night. Let's go see what's happening in the Triple Triad table. In fact, I wonder if she's here, actually. I was going to say, is it giving you ads, by the way, Liz, or no? See, now if my friend's here, she'll have an orange text box over her character, as opposed to the blue ones over here for the other player characters. Meow Kitty Face, I love that name so much. Let's see what we got. 1, 2, and 6. Damn. $144, I'll take it. $4, 5, and 8. But it is giving you ads though, or Twitch Turbo for the win. Nice. Good, good, good. Let's see. And not a good draw this time around, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Now let's see what's happening over at the tournament table today. There's bound to be something good tonight. Ooh, reverse tournament. I love these. Yes! I love a reverse tournament. Let's see here. Yeah, that's her name over here. Menorthia Fuzzlefeet. She absolutely trounced me in a triple triad over the last tournament, unfortunately. The next tournament is going to be on the 13th through the 20th. Okay. I lost my sanity during a 14 ad break. Seriously? Jesus Christ. I don't know who goes around putting that many ads into the thing, but that's criminal, honestly. Oh, I should also mention, too, by the way, I got something cool on the, in my triple triad decks recently. Because now, at long last, having finally, you know, gotten those new character cards, I now finally have a Cloud Strife card. It cost me 1 million MGP, but I finally have a Cloud Strife card in my deck. It's definitely a balanced card. Not the best card, but it's a balanced one. There's also a Warrior of Light card, which I have there. Tara Brandford takes pride of place in my deck as well. She's very good. But I wonder if Miss Fuzzlefeet is around tonight, too. You'll know her when you see her, too. She has a, she wears, has pink hair, pink tail, and, usually wears super cool clothes. I'm also considering going as one of these cat people, the Mikotes. And, having a character just called Fuck My Life Nia or something like that. There's like F apostrophe My Life Nia or something like that. And beyond all that, though, all I can say is they better have something good tonight for the special events. Only sub to 1 now. Gotcha, gotcha. That's fair, that's fair. Because I'm not going to lie to you. Whenever they put the those special limited time events or whatever they are, and they call them gates or something like that. Gold action timed events or something like that, I don't know. But they've often been Leap of Faith half the time. And between you and me, I would rather eat sand than play Leap of Faith ever again. I hate that game so much. Like, I would rather eat molten lava than play that game. I would rather eat lead chips than play that game. Let's see what we got here. Oh, party of 3 this time around, too, going in against the bots. Perfect. Now, the good thing about reverse tournaments is that they really make you use your head, too, and I like that, because the value of the cards is reversed. So aces are like the lowest possible value now, and ones are the highest possible value on cards. So you've got to think very carefully when you're doing a draft in this game. So your goal now is to try and find the what would normally be considered a shitty card, but otherwise would be, you know, perfect now, that sort of thing. Let's see, this one wouldn't be a bad one either, but this one's also susceptible to other stuff, too. It's a bit of a trade-off. So you have, for instance, those 2 ones are going to be very valuable as a corner defense piece. So that would be kind of my Tara Brandford card for the bottom there. But this one's near useless with all the 8s over there in this particular tournament setup. So you really got to select carefully. And I'll go with that one. And that one. And this one shouldn't be too bad as far as a defensive card goes. I got one covering the top corner, or the bottom corner, top corner, another bottom corner here if need be. Shouldn't be too terrible, I don't think. Let's try it. You'll be there just steadily licking the wallpaper. What do you mean licking the wallpaper? I'm not licking anybody's wallpaper. Or your windows, for that matter, Liz. You can't ever prove that. Here we go. Stop being weird, Bree. Or pussy, true. You know I won't say no to that. Or you can't prove that. I won't say no to licking pussy, that's for certain. And there we go. And that is how you do it. I can prove that I like to lick pussy. Is that what you're getting at, Bree? Huh? You really want to test this right now? At the casino, in front of people. Well, bring it the fuck on, then. I'm ready for you. You know what I also don't like? There are 2 other people there, and they keep pairing me with the bots. I don't like that one bit. It's insulting. Is chat broken? No, not at all. What's up? Let's see. Should something be happening, Minty, or what's going on? What do you see? Everything okay? Message didn't go through. Which message? Motogo Kusanyagi. Oh, like from a Public Security Section 9 or something like that, I think. The one about the new Pope? No, I didn't see it about that. What was that about? If you don't mind me asking. The new Pope is American from Chicago, not somehow associated with the Mafia. Let's see, not suspicious at all. There are plenty of people from Chicago that aren't affected with the Mafia. That's just being stereotypical. Sacrifice one, take a few others. Gotcha. Yeah, this is why I love the reverse tournament so much. It makes you use your head a whole lot more. I mean, you should be using your head either way when it comes to it. How'd you prove you're steady licking pussy in a casino? Because that's where it happens the most often. Didn't you know that? Like, most folks do it in a casino at some point or another. Whether it's on the table, or at the blackjack table, or on the roulette wheel, or even sometimes on a slot machine if you're feeling risky. I mean, if you're feeling adventurous, just go ahead and put it in there and pull the, just pull the slot lever with your clunge or something like that. I don't fucking know. In my room is where it happens the most. I mean, fair enough. Is that why they gave me the key that one time? Oh, hello there. Oh, wow, it's a Holgrath, I think it is. That is a badass looking kitty over here. I love the bandana and the sunglasses. It's like it's a combination of Kazuhira Miller and a snake in one person there. Let's see what you got, big kitty. It's like those cat people from Wing Commander, actually. Anybody ever read that book or play the games? Try that one there. I had to. Oh, you saw Wing Commander or did the games or whatnot too? Let's use the less useful cards for now. Bet you he's Polish or Russian descent. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, but that'd be kind of cool, actually. So, you're looking for large tiger, eh? I can give you good price on that. Make that comment. What comment? What you talking about, Bree? Or are you saying for the Clunge Master 7000? Oh, being from Chicago? I think we drew over here. Well done, kitty kitty. I mean, yeah, given the guy's last name, I wouldn't be surprised, but still. Oh yeah, the new Pope and whatnot, yeah. I wouldn't put it past him, honestly. And it looks like we are the winner. Hell yeah. Mafia Pope. Now, you want to talk a Mafia Pope? Look at the Borgias. Those guys were actual Mafia Popes, for crying out loud. Let's see where our new event is going to be tonight. Because I want to see what our new event is going to be this evening. Anyway, the wind blows. Hell yeah, let's go. I'm not missing this one. Let's see if we can defeat Master Typhon this time around here. Oh, and fuck Typhon, he sucks. Oh, this game is a lot of fun, too. You gotta dodge 5 attacks from Typhon on stage here. Oh no! Shit! Shit! No! No! God damn it! Right at the fucking start. Shit. Ah, fuck you, Typhon. You fucking... You double-mouthed, pink-haired gasbag bitch. Damn it. I've usually beaten that event before, too, but, of course, what are the odds I get blown out first? Ah. Yeah, Master Typhon can go eat shit. Dirty motherfucker. Let's try one more, shall we? May as well see which way the cards go this time around. Any good cards today? Gerald's and a couple of Momodi Modi cards. Okay, no problem there. Let's go ahead and sell off the excess for now, and then we'll go back. But honestly, though, this new Pope seems like a pretty good guy, honestly. He seems to be in the more or less in the image of Pope Francis himself, though, so I wish him the best. I mean, I'm not a Roman Catholic, so I can't say for sure which way, that I'd go, but I wish him the best, though. Because Pope Francis was a good man, objectively speaking. Well, he genuinely wanted what was best for the world. And let's see, but still, I will take most popes over that of the Borgias, for that matter. Those guys were nasty.
It was at this moment that he knew.
He fucked up. Hi, Sasuke. What's going on? How are things with you, by the way? It's been a while. Hopefully it's treating you well so far. What you been up to? As for now, I'm just waiting for a tournament to start over here, and we're discussing the new Pope, Leon the 14th, I think his name is. Is it not? But he seems like a pretty decent guy. And he's arguably the most popular American in the world right now, considering, you know, he's from Chicago. Let's see, speaking of popes, though, I do wonder if one will actually do what George Carlin wished for one day, and actually take the name of Corky for a poke. For a poke. Taking Corky for a poke. No, I bet taking the name of Corky for a pope. Not a poke. Christ almighty. Don't poke the Pope. do not give the Pope a poke. Okay, thoughts only. That is not what I meant. You know that. Fuck you, Minty. do not give the Pope a poke. And do not give the Pope pokes. I want a poke. Well, too bad. He's not there for you to poke. Come on. Get your heads out of the gutter. What are you, 7 years old? Maybe he's a Pokemon Pope. These are not femboy thoughts. I'm not a fucking femboy, Liz. Stop it. I'm serious. Unless I wanted to poke him. Or do you want to get poked by the Pope? Seal poke? I love my seal. He's a good boy. He is a good boy. I might as well be with my age regression. Alright. Let's begin, shall we? I said I want to poke. Yeah, from the Pope, I'm sure. Alrighty, let's see what we have over here. Got ourselves a couple good options. This will be a prime choice for a card, I think. Let's see what we have. Yeah, that one for sure. That's a for sure ski. That one could work. It's got a couple good selections over here. Basically sevens, I think, or sixes and a one there, and an ace rather. Yeah, all in all, not too shabby on the card options there. She wants to get poked by the Pope. Wants to play Pokemon. Popachu, I choose you! Popachu! Too old for me. I mean, I know you enjoyed H-Play, so what's up, Raph? How you doing tonight, bud? Playing some triple threat against this alchemist-looking person over here. Lumbara Cleric. Sounds like a chiropractor or something. Let's see. Oh, shit. They have a Calcabrina card here. I just noticed that. That's awesome. Playing Balatro? Nice. How's that going for you? Not sure I played Balatro, though. What's it about? Unless I'm forgetting, which I probably am, so please feel free to remind me. Words of the wise, kids, don't get old poker on crack. Oh, God. Sounds addictive, honestly. Uh-oh, I think our opponent doesn't realize this is a reverse tournament. And reverse means lesser values affect greater value cards. There you go. Something that Serial should know. Oh yeah, what's up? It is thankful you don't play for real money. Gotcha. Yeah, I had enough of that in Vegas when I went back in TwitchCon back in 23. Good times. I didn't win any money, but still, it was a nice time going over there. Yeah, what's up, Ray? What's something that I should know? Alright, we'll take that one. Okay. It's poker on crack. Gotcha. But that's what Raph just said, though. Was there something else that I should know? Please, tell me now. Is there something I should know? Alrighty, we're at a, you should know how it is. Yeah, but that's what Raph just said, though. I get you. But I'm all for poker, and especially poker on crack. You're old. What do you mean I'm old? What, because I made a Duran Duran reference just now? You're blonde. I am not I'm not blonde. I got green hair. Does this look blonde to you? Are you colorblind? Alright, let's go and put this card someplace safe over here. Like around here, for instance. Actually, no, wait. You act blonde. Doesn't mean that I am. Hey, I may be a himbo, but I'm not stupid. I act blonde. Fuck off. I act blonde, she says. You know, you act like Brie in embarrassment. I am not a blonde. Shut the fuck up. And there we go. 2-point win on that one. Excellent. I beg to differ. Yeah, well, stop begging to differ. He's a stupid person. No, you want to talk about a dumb blonde guy? Look up Vake from Fire Emblem Awakening. That guy was a true blonde himbo there. Because he was saying at one point, he says, I'm not as stupid as you think I am. And he starts going, the person says, evidence suggests otherwise. Oh yeah, tell us evidence, guy. I'm going to go there and kick his ass. Like I said, that person's a himbo. Me, not so much. I'm just getting old. Alright, let's see here. Got a couple of ones over here. So we better watch ourselves. Excuses. Let me get my decoy cards out of the way here. And I'll start taking the rest of the batch as soon as I can. Still beat you by one, motherfucker. And hey, I may be a himbo, but it doesn't mean you can throw shit at me either, by the way, Bree. Also, ouch. There we are. I think I may have tied for first with a Lumbara Cleric over here, so that means, yep, tied for first. Old fart. I'm not that old, come on. Cut me a break, will you? What are the odds the only other person here that you gave me toys to throw at you, I will. Ow! That hurt. Alright, let's see. Anything else we got in this deck over here? Nothing else, but giving out ammunition. Hey, I may be giving you the ammunition, but it's meant to be used in moderation, Missy. So, yeah. Alright. And that should conclude our festivities over here. So, sorry, Charlie. Who am I, Charles Townsend from Charlie's Angels all of a sudden here? Alright, next up is going to be Gridania, I think. Actually, no, wait, where am I going next anyway? Off to the Black Shroud. You wish. Oh, I don't have to wish. I'm already... Look, I'm already the voice on the speaker box, so... He was blown from Stupid Town, pal. Let's see, no, did you, Minty? Look, did y'all come here to have a good time or look down your nose at me? You'll have the girls first. I do, I have you three over here. Yeah, Minty, Liz, and Bree. Sirius is snotbags. I wink at you. Wink, wink, wink. Melody came in. That's okay, don't worry. Listen, we rag on each other all the time around here. It's all good. Anywho, now that we've gotten our crystal from that weird giggity creature, it is now our objective to get it over to Sid, who's over at the airship dock. I think it's over this way anyway. Not quite that way. Let's see, where else do we have to go? How the heck do we go over there again? Shit. Oh wait, it's over this way, isn't it? I think. Maybe so? No, not quite. Let's see, why can't Braff be one? I'm offended. That's because Braff is Bosley. That's why. He's already part of the team. I have you, Liz, and Minty, and then we have Braff as Bosley. So we've already got the team ready. You see? Huh? Huh? What now? Braffsley, exactly, yes. See, Braff gets it. Now, let's see here. Mr. Sid, I have the stuff ready for you. All repairs and modifications have been completed, Pullman. Once you bring me that crystal, nothing will stand between us and Garuda. Here we go. Get this bad boy into the air. Let's go. I'll need to run some tests to be sure, but this looks like what we need exactly. Worry not, Pullman. I'll see your homework doesn't go to waste. I'm still wearing my tuxedo. Shit. The Enterprise is already more than a common airship, but mark my words. Soon it'll become something far greater, something extraordinary. This is me. This is what I was born to do. Go get it, Sid. It only has the plus features on the armor because I'm wearing my casino outfit. And now, let's go get changed, as we're going to need our actual outfit on. There we go. Let's do it. Our next step is going to be fighting against Garuda. According to my tests, the device is now functioning in perfect harmony with the crystal, meaning we can leave whenever you're ready. But you must understand, tests can only tell one so much. Until we approach the Howling Eye, until we attempt to breach the barrier itself, I can't be sure this will work. I think it's only fair to tell you there's a small but significant chance that the crystal could trigger a massive... Maybe it's better we remain positive. Pullman, I want to thank you for reuniting me with my ship, for trusting in me to develop this plan for everything. You've helped me to rediscover a part of myself I'd forgotten. I'm not the man that I once was. I do not know if I'll ever will be again. But I do know one thing. This feels right. My apologies for the sudden outpouring of sentiment. I would have waited until after the mission, but, well, you understand. Let's go. We got ourselves a Titan to slay here.
There. She's ready.
Ah, she stirs.
Let's go, Enterprise. Eh.
To Kurthus, and an audience with the Harpy Queen Garuda. Enterprise, engage.
Make it so. Oh, thank you, Bree. Thank you very much. And hello, everybody. How's it going so far? If you're just joining us right now, we're taking off in the Airship Enterprise, ready to fight the Harpy Queen Garuda. Evening, Chugglenuts. Hello, Ashy. What's going on? What are you calling Chugglenuts? Chugglenuts? We've got to have some safety belts on this thing here too, because we might go falling off this thing. Whoa! What's in his head?
Damn it. I once flew in this airship, and I was not alone.
You don't say.
There were adventurers on board. Adventurers like you.
Uh-oh. Time for a flashback.
Just how long have I worn these damn goggles?
And Saribot takes another one down. Well done.
Ah, yes, I fancied myself a trendsetter in my younger days.
The portrait of the engineer is a young man.
Prodigy, admired by all. Exactly like his father.
The portrait of Sid is a young femboy.
Born and raised in Garlemald. It was only natural that the precocious young student should become an engineer. Had his father not done the same?
I love the little model of the Magitech armor on his desk there. Wonder if he made those things too.
Father, when did we stop seeing eye to eye? When did Meteor become your everything, and your loved ones cease to matter?
Hey, it's that guy again.
You abandoned us all. But he was there for me, Father. There for me when you were not. Though he proved no better in the end. Gaius was just another man, with an all-consuming obsession.
To become Samurai Vader.
And so I ran, left the Empire behind and came to Eorzea, where I built the ironworks.
Hey, it's Biggs and Wedge. Oh, that looks cool. What the hell? Why am I floating in the air?
Ah yes, it was then that I first donned these goggles. Eorzea opened my eyes. It was home to so many manner of people, each with their own hopes and dreams. People worth saving, and so I fought beside them. I wanted to prove that my knowledge could serve a nobler purpose. I wanted to prove that there was another way. And it all began that day when I found my new home.
I'll say, Ashley, this is really good.
I had forgotten how wonderful it was. The wind in your hair, the endless sky. That light. It was you, wasn't it? It's surprising how few people know this, but all pureblood Garleans have a third eye.
I knew it. That was definitely a third eye right there.
Perhaps mine helped me recognize you, or perhaps it was just a lucky guess. The Enterprise was made for this. To carry Eorzea's protectors into battle. I am proud to be able to call her my own.
Sid? What exactly do you remember?
Alphinaud, my boy. Sorry to have been such a burden. I remember everything.
There he goes.
My name, my people, and my purpose. Everything. Come. It would be rude to keep Garuda waiting.
And we're off. Right toward that big, Emerald Storm looking thingy over there. Here we go. Just talking out of my ass. You're fine, Bree. Don't worry about a thing. Now we're not going back anytime soon here. All our efforts, all our travails, all of it was for this. Make ready, Pullman, for the end is nigh, be it hers or our own. Alright, here we go. No turning back now. Let's do this thing. Everybody ready? My ass talks like louder after some Taco Bell. I'm pretty sure it does. My ass talks louder after ice cream. Or just, you know, dairy in general. Alright. There she is. Who dares intrude upon my sanctuary? Your insolence shall not go unpunished, landwalkers. Preserve. She's huge. What am I gonna do with you guys? Probably bottle up all this fart gas and stuff like that, you know. Mix Subway and Taco Bell. Yes, I live and breathe. It's more of the Ixal, these bird people. Over there, look. They're taking goblins captive, too. Farchar. So how's your day been going so far? Eshi, you doing okay? Amalja and Kobold prisoners. But why would the Ixal bring them here? The cure for constipation. Wherefore come you hither, foolish mortals? Garuda, we have come to put an end to your reign of terror. Hear you this blasphemy, my children? These landwalkers would bring me low. You who are bound to crawl upon the earth should revere me, for I am the wind. Let's see, found bees building the nest on the side of my grandparents' house. Oh, geez. Did you get a beekeeper to come get rid of them? Hope you got that resolved, though. Because, A, you don't want bees getting into your house, but B, you also don't want to have the bees, you know, getting killed either. We gotta keep as many of them alive as we can. Working on it right now? Excellent. I was about to ask too, Eshri, are you a beekeeper yourself, or do you know one? Did we not take to the skies and slip your defenses? We are bound by nothing, Garuda. You think your playthings give you strength? Neither, gotcha. Yet, yeah, check around your area if there are any beekeepers to take care of that. They will not help you here, Landwalker. This is my realm, where none can challenge my supremacy. Struggle though you may, I shall slake the roots with your blood, and festoon the canopy with your entrails. Squawk! Slay the feathered ones, we shall! As an offering to Garuda, they will serve! Oh goody, more bird people. This is going to be fun. Leave the Exodust, Pullman. We will keep them distracted while you deal with her. Do not fail, Pullman. Remember, you fight for the Scions, for Eorzea. Damn right we do. Just take care of one thing real quick. This worm would die by my own hand. Come then, I shall grant you that which you seek. Well, wind and fire don't usually mix. So this should be a pretty tough fight. But I'm ready for it. Let's go. Oh, that's going to be terrifying for a while. Let's go! Come on. Let's go, you lanky, big-titted harpy. You may have the wind on your side, but I have thunderbolts. Zappy, zappy. Uh-oh. Ow. Thank you, thank you. She's tough, but we're tougher. I'll deal with these things over here. Come on. I'm loving this background too so much. Look at that. It's like I've always loved battles instead of a giant storm or a like a big like chaotic area like this one over here. It looks so cool. Like a big boss room, exactly, yeah. Oh, does it? Ow. Uh-oh. Oh, good, we're still holding on. If only by a thread. Let's see, you may have the storm at your disposal, but you're only full of sound, fury, and wind. That's all you got. Oh boy. That was a close one. Ow. I know, right? Yeah, guard is pretty. Shimmy got to put her down, though, unfortunately. Let's go. Gotcha. Down you go. No! No! So long. What? How in the hell's... Brav, how did you know that was her sound? That was her screech, to that matter. This is my realm. You have no hope here. None. None! Did you truly believe you could defy a god, Landwalkers? Not good. It's the Ixal. They're giving her power. That sound more than I enjoy it. I'm glad you like it, Eshi. My power is limitless. My children legion. And they have rendered unto me a wealth of crystals. Their gifts sustain me. Their faith empowers me. Yep, called it. None save my children will escape the reckoning, mortals. And those who would use my crystals to awaken the rest shall realize the folly of their faith. Then all shall worship none but me, the one true God. Of course, worship. As long as the Ixal keep praying, she will never fall. Let's stop them. You said you were going to do that. Where the fuck were you the entire time?
Knock your grandma! Knock your huh?
Uh-oh. No harm will come to you, my children. This is only the beginning, Landwalkers. All who oppose me shall suffer for their defiance. Soon the worms of the forest will receive my judgment. The desert vermin next. Their walls of stone will not shield them from the tempest. And then I shall take vengeance on the sea lice. Their wooden boats cannot outrun the wind. Tremble, mortals, for I shall visit you all in time, and all shall be mine, all mine! And my guy is not even having any of this shit. You, Landwalker, you who dared to raise your hand against me, you shall be the first to pay with your sins. Not with your death, but with your life. You shall serve me, Landwalker, to your last breath. Not gonna work. No! No! I claimed you! You should be mine! Like I said, not gonna work. There it is. The green crystal. Could it be my Firestone was actually a Windstone? This whole time? Holy shit. Yeah, yoink. And that should make 6 total. And there it is. Number 6. What are you? What have you done to me? No mortal should possess such power. This is impossible. I'll get over it. That's it. Garuda has been defeated. Well done. And with that, Garuda of the Wind has fallen.
Why do you not tremble at my might? Why do you not beg for mercy? Why do you not die?
We've done it!
Ah!
Impossible it is! Kill you all!
Is that all?
Uh-oh. We got company.
Oh, Lady of the Vortex. Almighty Garuda.
Hey, it's Samurai Vader again.
Of all primals, the most terrible, I say again, is that all?
Gaius!
Ah, Sid, my boy, you look well. For one who has forsaken kin and country, I wonder what else you will forsake before the day is done.
What?
What exactly did you hope to accomplish here this day? Well, I shall accomplish far more.
Oh, will you now? Well, my name isn't Richard Epcar. Is that really him? It sounds like him, I was gonna say.
Is that all? Is that all?
And he's got shotgun gauntlets too.
Insolent mortal! I shall make you suffer! That foul stench! I see now. She has touched you! Very well.
Seven hells, does she still mean to fight?
Our Lord of the Inferno, Almighty Freed, brought us succor in our hour of need.
Save us, Titan, Lord of Crags! It hurts us so! The pain! The pain!
What is she 12 preserve. She cannot mean to.
She's summoning the rest of them. Titan and Ifrit. No, she's summoning Titan and Ifrit to help out. The gang's all here. There's Titan again.
No. No, this is all wrong.
Stop gawping, boy. We must run.
I think their followers just converted themselves to energy to summon them.
Surrender yourselves unto me. I would feast upon your ether. None shall stand against the wind.
This doesn't look good. What's that thing over there?
Bear witness to the glory of the Empire.
Uh-oh. What the fuck is that thing? Oh shit! It just ate him right up. And Titan too. Shit. It's eating all the espers.
It is you who will suffer, Garuda. Ancient Aleg had ways of dealing with your kind. Now, look on their ultimate weapon, Icon, and despair.
Okay, Ozymandias. Or should I call him Ozymandias?
No! No! No!
Oh no. And Garuda too. It just ate all three of them like it was nothing.
Magnificent. It exceeds all expectation.
Shit.
With each primal it consumes, it grows more powerful. A marvel, is it not?
Was that what they were after this whole time? To stir all the primals up and then eat them? To get more power for whatever the fuck that thing is?
Such is the fate of those who oppose the Empire. There will be no warriors of light to save you this time.
Hello? I'm still here. Samurai Vader, you want to, get down here and fight me in that case? I'll take you on if you want. I'll read you a funny poem, too.
If your leaders are as wise as they are reported, they will surrender.
Don't count on it.
Your skills are impressive, but they will not be enough.
Oh, yeah, poem. Yes, indeed, Joe. Hello, how you doing, man? I'll read him a very funny poem. There once was a man from Garlemald who tried to have very tiny balls.
12, have mercy. What chance have we against such an ungodly creation? And who was that armored devil?
That was Gaius van Balsar, legatus of the 14th Imperial Legion and Supreme Commander of the Garlean invasion force in Eorzea.
Of course. The Black Wolf. How could I not realize? Grandfather mentions him in his journal.
I was never so naive as to think the man would abandon his ambitions. But these developments are beyond my worst expectations.
That I 11 taking pictures with Snapchat. Oh, what kind of pictures are you taking right now? What are you messing around with?
What have you been doing these past 5 years? How could something of this magnitude have escaped the Alliance's attention?
We heard no whispers, saw no signs. In the wake of the calamity, the Empire seized land and built outposts. But that was the extent of their aggression.
That's pretty much a, pretty much whispers and signs right there, Alpha Node. Any foreign entity seizing land and building outposts is definitely a threat. There once was a man from Nantucket whose dick was so long he could suck it. We all know that one.
Damn it, guys. Where in the 7 hells did you find that thing?
It has been a day of unexpected developments. But the fact remains, Garuda is no longer a threat. While I take no comfort in the manner of her downfall, it does mean that we may safely put the matter of the primals to one side. For the time being, at least.
Which just leaves the matter of Gaius's new toy.
Indeed. That weapon poses the greatest threat to Eorzea. It must be destroyed. But first, we must needs find out all we can. Let us make for Vesper Bay. We shall rebuild the Scions.
How about you're a gummy bear right now? Oh, are you now?
All is not yet lost, my friend. For we bear the light, and shall surely lead our people from the darkness.
You don't say. Well, that sure took a turn over there, didn't it? Well, that was an experience I'd rather not have again. Me neither, Alpha Node. Something has been troubling me, Pullman. Shortly before the Black Wolf took center stage, when Garuda attempted to claim you as her own, I could have sworn I saw it. I'm sure I was mistaken. In times of great stress, the evidence of the eye is apt to be misread by even the most inquiring mind. Forget that I mentioned it. Returning to the subject of the earlier discussion, we may consider the matter of the primals closed until further notice. No beast tribe will dare summon their gods so long as that thing remains. Truly a more efficient deterrent I could not imagine. It almost seems a shame to plot its destruction. Yeah, we got a problem there, because if that thing is allowed to live, we're going to have a lot of trouble. Whatever it is. Let's see, let's get our base back, too. It is past time we return to the Waking Sands. To leave our headquarters in despair any longer would be in dishonor the memories of those who fell there. We have been brought to our knees, but we will rest, rebuild, and rise again once more. Damn right. He wants you to live. I suppose so, yeah, but still. I'm going to get some water real quick. I will be right back. Give me 2 seconds, please. He want your life? I don't care if he wants my life or not, though. He's not getting it. That's for certain. Hydrating right now. Don't worry. Alright, now, I should have a ticket or two to get us back over to Vesper Bay. Here we go. No, don't cancel it. Don't cancel it. Just close the window and we'll be on our way. But honestly, that was a bit of a massive surprise. And why is the guy wearing a chocobo mask on his head? Now, the way to the base should be right over here, I think, if I'm not mistaken. It was right past over here, at the very bottom. And I think they're all going the same way, actually. Because you can wear it, I don't know. True. And you see that over there in the distance? That massive tower there? If I'm not mistaken, that is an Imperial base over there. We gotta make our way over there at some point and destroy it. I just don't know how the hell we're gonna do it. But I'm gonna burn that entire fucking thing to the ground if I have to. I know we can. This is Tataru's house. I miss her. And this over here was the site of a massacre many episodes ago, when one of the Empire's lieutenants came in here and massacred everybody with those shotgun gauntlets. Here we are. Tell me, Pullman, does aught here strike you as odd? I see signs of recent habitation. Could it be we have trespassers? Maybe it's my imagination. Let's proceed into the solar. Let's see, don't need any of those right now, but ooh, mithril armor. That'll come in handy for my if I ever get a paladin class at some point. So I'll grab. I can get it later. Let's get the gold pieces for now. I need that money. Anybody home? Wait. Who goes there? Now, Ida, is that what anybody greet a friend? Ah, she made it out alive. Alphino, Pullman. Sid? Wait, is this a dream? Not that I'm aware of. It's been a while, Ida. I don't believe it. I was sure you'd been... This place has seen better days. You know, I actually wasn't here when I was still in talks at the Adder's Nest. The first I knew about the attack was when I came back in and I saw... Ida. Hello, Blue. What's going on? Welcome in. The church had taken care of the bodies, but that still left the stains. It was hard to know where to start. If Yishtal had been here to help me, then... Yishtal is here too? Yes, but she's not here right now. She's gone to Ulda to meet a man who might know what happened here, and to the others. Papalimo and Minfilia weren't around the dead, so... Yishtal thinks they were taken somewhere. And thank you for the hydrate, Bree. Upon the orders of the Black Wolf, no doubt. Why would he want them? Because they possess something he desires, knowledge of another power that can be brought to bear against the primals, one that Gaius has yet to harness. The Echo. Gaius will be aware of its influence, its existence, as well as the immunity it grants to the gifted to the primal's influence. Powerful though his Alleghane weapon might be, he would doubtless desire much protection. He means to use Minfilia to gain understanding of the Echo. None of which explains how the Empire came to know of the location of this base in the first place. No matter. The Empire has shown its hand, and now we must act, period. Sorry. It is up to us to rebuild the Scions and save Eorzea. Can I count on you, Ida? What? Yes, of course, whatever you need. Is she a Garlean too, I wonder? We can discuss our next move upon Y'shtola's return. For now, I say we rest. Get the room tidied up too over here. It's pretty messed up. Those from Eshezer, but the hydrate came from either way. You know what I mean.
Here, Feel.
Huh?
Think.
Is it yoga time already? And relax. Relax.
Bringer of light.
Huh?
Brave gatherer of the crystals, thy soul burneth bright.
Who are you?
I am Hydaelyn, all made one. Hearken unto me now, for the darkness doth begin to spread. Wear thee the bearer of the crimson brand, for he is the avatar of shadow, whom death attendeth always. The crystals shall be thy salvation, thy blade and shield both.
It's Primus.
Steel thyself, for at the appointed hour thou shalt stare into the heart of darkness. Go with caution, my child, but fear not, for I am ever with thee.
That was a weird trip. You're still, Poland's gonna get the Matrix of Leadership. What, from Transformers? You're still, Pullman, I see you and Alpha and Omega are safe, and Sid. That we five should meet each other defies simple explanation. It is as if the benevolent hand of Master Luiso guides us all. He would not see us undone so easily, not now when the need is so great. I know where Minfield and the others are being kept. Good, where are they? We'll go there and bust that entire place open. Let's go. But where? An Imperial stronghold in the heart of Mordona. Castrum Sentry. Good, let's go. Let's burn it to the ground. Alright, where is it? Where is it?
Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground!
Not quite what I had in mind, perhaps. I said the words. I know I did, but even so, where is it? Where is the bathroom? Down the hall to the right, then up your ass and to the left. Just watch out for bald-headed assassins on the way in. Let's see, the rescue rouse will be no small undertaking, Pullman. You're damn right. Even under normal circumstances, breaching the defenses of an Imperial castrum would be a highly dangerous proposition. I will still destroy the entire place. Just point me in the right direction. But now that Castrum Sentry houses prisoners whom the Garleans deem valuable, we may be confident that they have taken additional measures to make sure that they're safe, and to ensure the stronghold's security. If we are to free our friends, we require an effective strategy, and if we are to formulate an effective strategy, we require intelligence. I believe I know a man who may be able to assist us in this, Lord Portaline of House Durandare. He's stationed at the observatorium in Kurthus. Let us go to him and beseech his aid. No problem. I know where that is. Everybody ready? Let's fucking go. We don't have intelligence. We use too many points on strength and dexterity. Well, I told you to get a good roll at the start of the damn game, Joe. Come on. What am I paying you not to be my professional dice roller over here, for crying out loud? And look at all this. The storm's been trashed. Barrels have been split open over here. Most of our supplies are in tatters, but we'll rebuild eventually. I don't even have dice. Then what were you using for a dice? Were you rolling somebody's head or something? Or did you castrate a guy and roll their testicles or something? Like a pair of D100 dice or something? Bet you were dangling somebody's dice over there. I have a coin. A coin, okay. So basically a D2. Alright, now let's see here. Where are we going next? We're not going there. Our next destination is going to be Kurthus. It's 454, but let's try a different approach on this one over here. Gridania's a bit too far off. We going somewhere? Yes, indeed, we are. We'll head to the Gold Saucer first, then go back to Gridania, and then we'll take the then we'll teleport over to the in R2D2. Hardy har har, Joe. Har har. You're so funny. You're so original. Now I'm playing. You're a goof. You're a goober, a goofball. I love you, man. Love you all very much. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise, okay? Anybody ever tells you that, they're gonna be on the business end of this lance over here. Every last spiky bit of it is gonna go right up there. Alright, now let's go teleport over to this over here to Camp Dragonhead. You poking me for? Alright, so Camp Dragonhead's over here. Eshy, why are you poking me? Because you can. Well, stop it. Let's see. Alright, so our next stop is going to be to get over to the point over here at Camp Dragonhead over this way. Unfortunately, there's no teleportation point, so we got to make our way on the long way. Just head due south over here, and thank you very much for the stretch, too. Oh, my goodness. I need the stretch. You know, I've been trying to do yoga every day if I can as well. That stuff actually helps. Like, I can actually go from tree pose to mountain pose to warrior 3 in, and back again in reverse, too. It's all in balancing yourself and keeping yourself positioned. I gotta get better at doing that, but still, it's getting there. Let's go for a ride. I want to stay up and watch when I get for it tomorrow. No problem, dude. Thank you for coming, man. Have yourself a good night, okay? And this is my new mount over here, in case you haven't seen him yet. My behemoth. Serial wants to go for a ride. Well, sure, wouldn't. Which would you prefer? Would you rather go for a ride on a giant behemoth over here, or walk through fucking ice and snow? Which would you prefer? And be honest, Bree. Don't bullshit me here. Between the choice of walking through ice and snow here and probably having a slip and fall down in this area, or riding on the back of a giant purple predator over this way, what are you going to go with? There we go. I picked staying in a warm cabin. Well, suppose you had to move from A to B in that case, though. Suppose a warm cabin isn't quite the option that you're desiring right now. And you gotta be somewhere and be somewhere in a hurry, so what do you do in that case? Where's the observatory, anyway? Oh, that's it. There it is. This has got to be it over here. Now, the observatorium is... I grew up in Michigan back in the 90s. Fair enough. Did they have giant purple predators out there in the snow, too? Giant behemoths? Now, see, this is why... This place is dangerous. It's cool and all that with a big spiral staircase, but there are no guardrails over here, no banisters, no nothing. Somebody falls down here, they are going to fucking die. I'm surprised I haven't lost more scholars, but look at this! There's nothing there. They just have the table out there. Just maybe a few, like at most knee-high battlements over here. Like, look at this. There's nothing keeping these folks off the ground. Are they gonna die? Sir, somebody call OSHA and get these people some proper safety measures over here. I'll take the snow. I don't need extra fur between my legs. I'll bet you don't. Alright, we're up here now. And guess what? We still gotta keep on going up. And there's still no, let's see. Smack the board, it'll crush someone. Hello, sir. And you know what else, though? We're in the wrong fucking place. But still, I did want to show this at some point either way, so here we go, I guess. Like, look at this. Suppose you're all are going on a bender one night, and someone starts going, oh yeah? Well, I'm going to prove you wrong over here. I'm just going to walk downstairs over here and prove you... And then, and it takes a fucking tumble down the stairs all the way to the bottom. Or worse, falls through the hole over there. Just push the board over. Yeah, exactly. Just... Like that. And that's what's going to happen if it falls on somebody there. Actually, someone's gonna scream like Yoda fucking dying. Like, look at how high up we are. This is insane. Unless... See? What's Richard Hammond doing out here in the snow? As well as fucking Jeremy Clarkson. Oh, here we are, Mr. Portelaine. It reminds me when Hammond was stuck in the snow one time after Jeremy Clarkson and James May left him out there in the snow. Ah, Pullman, the man who unmasked the heretic in our ranks. To what do I owe the pleasure of your company? You're an associate of Y'shtola, but of course. Lord Driamont confided to only they were a sign of the Seventh Dawn. Let's see, I'm good on gear for now. Castrum Sentry? Why don't you just have you in the Imperials? They hold several of our number whom we intend to free. Any information that you can provide will be greatly appreciated. I see. That might explain our scouts' reports. They observed 4 prisoners being taken to the castrum, a Huron woman, an Elizan man, and 2 Lalafels. 1 male, 1 female. They was small. It's them. It has to be. Minfilia, Orangier, Papalimo, and Tataru. And Tataru, actually. If that scant morsel is of use to you, you may also be interested to hear about this. A more recent incident, for that matter. Incident? An Imperial airship made an emergency landing here in Kurthus not long ago. 2 men believed to be prisoners, a Rogadin and a Lalafell, were seen fleeing the craft. What did you say? Rogadin and Alelafel, Master Garland. Neither were Imperial dress, and both seemed disinclined to wait for a rescue. Hence our assumption that they were prisoners. Well, I'll be damned, it's Biggs and Wedge. Trust those two rascals to escape. We must find them, Pullman, and soon. The Imperials will not rest until they're captured or killed, and if Biggs were to given the choice, I fear he'd take the latter. Freeing those held in Castrum Century will require substantial planning and preparation. As such, it is an endeavor that will admit some slight delay. The matter of the escapees, by contrast, will not. Shortly after the prisoners vacated the airship, our scouts observed the Imperial troops setting off in pursuit. It's only a matter of time before they catch them. If you hope to see your comrades again, you must act now. I'm all for it, let's go. If, as has been suggested, the Guardians took our fellow Scions prisoner in the hopes of understanding the Echo, it seems reasonable to assume that they will not be executed until such time as the study is complete. But Biggs and Wedge are not Scions, nor do they know of the Echo. As Lord Portalane said, this may prove to be our only chance at rescuing them. I say we seize it. Well, no shit, Y'shtola. Let's go. Thank you, everyone. You won't regret this. Let's move. Alright, let me at him. Meanwhile, back at the asshole convention. Metal Gear. I'm not too sure, Eshi. There's certainly armor, that's for sure. Final preparations are almost complete, my lord. There stands the culmination of 5 long years of painstaking work, but all our efforts will be vindicated when the Emperor's vision becomes reality. Let's see. VOT Umbra, hello there! Welcome! Welcome aboard. How's it going tonight? Good to have you with us. At last, we have the power to purge this land of its false gods. We shall give the ignorant children of Eorzea the security and stability they so desire, and which their spineless leaders have so palpably failed to provide. Soldier, you can't talk in that helmet. What was that? Take the kazoo out of your mouth. As you say, my lord, rest assured, our engineers will not rest until the weapon is fully armed and operational. This Death Star will... Oh, wait, never mind. So, Umbra, what brings you this way? Good to have you with us. Ritatin, you depart for Castrum Occident at midnight. You will command the Western Front in Vilbrand. The Eorzeans will attempt to interfere with our plans. You will see that they do not. My lord, if this shall be your will, I shall carry it out to the best of my ability. I live only to serve the Empire. Yet, forgive my impudence, but is it proper to give command of half our forces to a... I have given you nothing, Prefectus. You have earned it. That will be all. Dismissed. Yes, my lord. Hey, Liz, are you parked yet, by the way? You doing okay? My quarters, 1 hour. Alright, let's go. Anything new over here? That's more for high mithril fine shards. Could be useful elsewhere, but... My purpose here is to reconnoiter Guardian activity with along Abalathia's spine. Owing to this, I have the honor of being acquainted with Y'shtola. Now, the report of the Imperial airship's emergency landing came to us by way of Zemel Darkhold, situated to the west. Our man stationed at the entrance, a knight named Briselt, may be able to tell you more. So as to explain your mission, I shall furnish you with a letter of introduction. I pray you'll be reunited with your friends soon. May the Fury grant you strength. Let's go! Enough jibber-jabber, let's move here. I want to find that outpost and fucking destroy it. I will tear every last part of that base limb from limb if I have to. Alright, so it's just to the west of here. It won't be far now. And it is snowing outside. I'm freezing my ass off. But the good news is I got a powerful lance, powerful armor, and should be good to go for at least a little while. There's a large fortification up here, though. I wonder what's over this way. And I will... The fuck is that thing over there? Let me try and do a backup across the river. Perfect. That is a big-ass dragon. Yeah, we're not here for that, though. Briselt? Got the letter for you over here, sir. And the Aram Vale situated to the southwest of here? No problem. Let's go. Alright, next stop, southwest. No time to lose. Let's move. Any more big dragons out here that want to mess with me? Otherwise, we may have a bit of a problem over here. Got some mud puppies down there, too. Look awfully big for puppies, though. I can mess you up anytime. But why do you want to mess me up, though, Joe? What'd I ever do to you? Let's go! Disgusting creature. We gotta go around the mountain first. So we'll go here and then loop around. You forgot I'm a dragon, huh? Well... But you aren't the one in my way right now, so... I have no reason to attack you. And for the most part, I'm on pretty good terms with dragons. It's the ones that attack me that, you know, I got an issue with. 1 hour to go, gotcha. Be careful, though, Liz, okay? Wherever you are out there, stay safe, please. I worry about you. Alright. I see lights ahead. We must be getting close. You're on their territory. Even so, they are attacking the humans everywhere they go. Let's see, Pierre Ramon. The Imperial airship? I saw it with my own 2 eyes. I hastened to the landing site, arriving just in time to see the vessel to take to the skies again, but not before it deployed a detachment of troops. Gruff orders were being barked, and there was an air of consternation about them. Well, we know what's happening now. Give me some gold, please. They are prisoners from the airship, it seems, and they seized the opportunity to flee the vessel when it was forced to land. The Guardians were deployed in it from search parties and proceeded to scour the wilderness. In order to alert our forces, I turned to my post to find evidence that someone had been in my absence. Whoever they were, they tried to open the door to no avail and decided to go elsewhere. In all, I marked 2 sets of footprints, one large and one small. If you search the area, I may have you'll be able to find the prints to their owners. Alright, let's go. And thank you for the lurk, Ashazor. Enjoy your drinks. Let's see. 1 set of footprints. Very small footprints at that. They is very small. Anything over here? It looks as if they're going over this way to the north. Maybe some small ones, too. Turning to the left. But if they're fleeing, why do they split up, though, is the question. Honestly, the smarter play would have been for Biggs to be carrying Wedge on his back there, and leave one set of footprints. So that way they would be searching for two people. It'd really throw them off guard that way. Like, imagine seeing big footprints one way and then seeing small ones the next. That could have thrown the Guardians off their tracks pretty good. But, ah, well. Anybody else over here? Hope we can find them soon, though. I hope they're okay. The last thing I want is to see another dead Lalafell in this game. We already saw one with the fall of the Waking Sands base. Yeah, once we find them, we should be able to find the Garlean base, and then completely destroy every last inch of it. Alright. Making progress. This area looks so pretty, though. If not for all the monsters and dragons here, it might almost be, you know, a little bit relaxing, but what can I say, though? There's Wedge. Found him. So cold. I want to go home. Ah, please don't eat me. I'm not nearly as succulent as I look. It's all skin and bones underneath, I swear. Pullman, it's you. Thank goodness you're here. It's been awful. The Guardians were snapping at our heels like a pack of hungry wolves. I was so hellbent on evading them that I almost ran headlong into a monster's gaping maw 3 times. And when I finally found cover, it hit me how cold and hungry I was. All this is to find the fucking bathroom. Biggs, he isn't here. He went off in a different direction to lure our pursuers away. Smart play. So Wedge went under the bridge, and so they found the bridge here, doubled back, and then gave a false trail. Perfect. It's me, Sid. Have you had any success? Yes, indeed. We found one. Tracked down Wedge? That's wonderful news. Now what of Biggs? No sign of him yet so far. I see. Well, hardly surprises me, the big fellow that went off as he did. For all the tongue lashings he gives Wedge, he's always taking good care of him. I've scoured the area around the Darkhold, but there's nothing to show for it so far. At any rate, we know for a fact that Biggs went headed west. With both Ida and Yishtal helping out, I'm sure he'll turn up soon. I hope so. Now then, make my way over to your position, and I'll keep an eye out for Biggs. If memory serves, there should be an Ishgardian fortification not far to your west. Monument Tower, I believe it's called. Let us meet there. Dare I hope? Was that Master Garland you spoke with? Indeed. After 5 long years, thank goodness he's still alive. I'm feeling better now, Pullman. Let's go to Monument Tower and wait for the chief to arrive. All right. We found the small one. Let's get out of here. Next stop, Monument Tower, which is directly to the west of us, I think. West by northwest, thereabouts. Let's see, anyway. Oh yeah, we just gotta go around this particular patch of rapids over here. But yeah, it looks beautiful out here, but I would not want to live out here, to be honest with you. It's too cold and there are dragons everywhere. Alright, time for a little swim. Or a wade, rather, at this point. Shouldn't be an issue. Just a little bit further north here. And we'll be there soon. I mean, I'm telling you, Joe, if you want to use the bathroom, it's on the 48th floor of the tower. Or 47th, actually. I put it there for that specific reason. Let's go. There's Abilene. Well met and welcome, adventurer. What brings you to this frozen corner of the realm? Oh, it would seem your companion's caught a cold. Come and warm yourself at the fire. I'll bring you a hot broth. How are you feeling, then? Stay here as long as you need. The same goes for you, friend. 'Tis plain you've had a hard journey ahead of you. You must find rest when you can. Let's see, Bree, why are you stepping on chat? Are you stepping on my chat's heads over there, Bree? Need to remind you this is the Nova core, not the Bree core. Let's head up the stairs over here. What is over this way? God. And the worst part is you fall down, you're going to fall into that fire over there. It has teeth, you know. Let's see, Korthus used to be all green, but one of the Umbral Calamities made it permanently snowy. Damn, that sucks. I wonder if somebody can fix that. Hopefully one of us can. Let's see, what is with this place and no railings? Put some railings in here for God's sakes, otherwise people are going to fucking fall off here. Imagine defending this place during a siege. All you have to do is just basically pull the guards there and then shove them into the chasm over that way, and they'll fall into the fire. Natural selection. Even so, though, you don't want to take a chance. You see, this is what happened over here. This guy broke his neck and slipped and took a tumble after falling on melted snow. Maisies, what's going on? So good to see you again. What's happening? As for my Kalish campaigns against dragons, I would sooner not remember as the night who was done in by a puddle. Yeah, precisely my point. Put some fucking railings on your stairs, Mr. Ignatz. So far so good. Just playing some Final Fantasy XIV and trying to fathom as to why there are no fucking railings in this area whatsoever. Let's see, did railings not be... Let's see, did they not invent railings yet or something like that? I'm telling you, something's going on. Are railings hard to build or something? I'm going to go put it on YouTube, no problem. All good, all good. Can we go in? Is there anybody up here that I can talk to? Hello there. People are going to get hurt using that damn thing, man. They just want people to suffer, I'm sure. The thought had occurred to me at some point, but, yeah. But who do I have to talk to? Oh, we gotta go back down again, of course. Fuck. Like, look at this. This is a major slipping hazard over here. With how cold it is, people could, you know, have a slip and fall in this bitch over here. And that could be the end of your entire garrison over here. Suppose all your knights took a tumble and fall down and die. Like, they could fall over here. Let's see, hit their heads on these massive posts over here on the benches, or fall into the fire. Liz, ouch. I'm fine now, thanks to you, but I can't bear to think that Biggs is out alone by himself with the guardians on his heels in the cold. He lured the enemy away for my sake, and now he's suffering for it. I hate that, Twain and Pullman. Begin search for Biggs? I was about to. Let's go. I guess it was for invasion. Maybe so, but it could also pose as a hazard to the, what's it called? To anybody defending that tower, too. Because you would need to, you need to barricade that area, too. Oh, shit. I gotta speak with Abilene first. Damn it. How did I miss that so easily? I am a putz. Alright, Abilene, what do you want? A Rhodian gentleman dressed in the same manner as your friend? I'm not sure. I'm sorry, but I didn't see him of the sort. I wouldn't raise your hopes unduly, but there's a cave situated a short while to the south. We call it the Fury's Gaze, and it may be worth a while to check it out. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, it's a smart play, though, actually going to try and, you know, double past the hiding spot. Okay, so it's just south of here. Okay. No problem whatsoever. Just got to find the pass in the rocks over here, and we'll be okay. But yeah, I wonder if my friend's on tonight, too. Yeah, for those who don't know, I got this this cool lance over here from a new friend of mine on the server. I met her at a what's it called, a triple triad tournament, and she pretty much kicked my butt pretty badly. But she gave me some pretty cool stuff. Let's see, plasmoids. What the hell is this place? It looks pretty though. Is it made of ceruleum or something? What is this place? It looks like the ice caves from Donkey Kong Country. I don't like this anymore. This is not pretty. Go bother somebody else, man. I didn't do shit to you. The pro player giving you just after kicking your ass. It was only at cards, though, honestly. It was one of those tournaments where it could have gone either way, to be honest, though, because it was a 3 open and swap tournament, because what that means is that in swap, it takes one of your cards and swaps it with your opponent's card at random. So, as it turned out, she got one of my good cards. So, had a bit of a tough draw on that one, unfortunately. Yeah, those little revenant creatures are kind of cute, though. They make little like, pooky puffball sounds, but they're not exactly friendly. There we are. Good boy, Boga. Let's head back in there and check this place out. Really learn anything? Yeah, there were a bunch of blue blob things in the area. Now let's go back up these steps and find out what we gotta do here. Let's see, we gotta go back into this health and safety hazard hellhole over here. I'm telling you, OSHA would have a whole bunch of people fired over here. Let's see, but yeah, Maisie, what's new with you these days? Anything big happening? Let's see, but yeah, nowadays though, my new friend actually helped me out on a couple things with a dungeon or two, and so it all works out in the end. Some big stuff. Oh yeah, like what? What kind of big stuff? Your fiance's birthday coming up. Ooh, nice. How soon are we talking? Made for White Brim, eh? Let's see, yeah, I'm not going to fall in the steps anytime soon, honestly. This is dangerous enough as is. Tomorrow, really? Wow. Well, tell her I said happy birthday to her in that case. Are you two doing anything fun together for it, or any kind of celebration, that sort of thing? Details, mateys, details. Let's see. Also, speaking of birthdays, too, I wanted to ask all y'all in chat. Play some games together, I think. Nice. Always a good plan. Yeah, speaking of birthdays and games coming up soon, it's going to be... On the 16th, it's going to be my birthday, next Friday. So, I'm not sure when I'll be around for streaming, but... so I might be out with my friends that evening, but... What do y'all want to do for a birthday celebration? I want to try and get a party night planned for us. Are you thinking like Jackbox, or Super Smash Brothers, or maybe Party Animals or something like that? I think it'd be a good time. Yeah, let me know what you want to do, and we'll decide on it at some point soon. All right, so where are we going exactly? Notorious Biggs. Happy birthday! Oh, thank you very much. Yours is in June. Excellent. Yeah, let me know when it's going down, and we'll do something for you. Okay. Happy birthday! Thank you very much. It's not going to be till next Friday, so we'll figure something out for the party then. It's going to be a busy weekend because, I'm going to be over at I'm going to be at a convention on Saturday, the 17th, and then on Friday I'm going to be doing something with my friends. I'm super excited because John Rhys Davies is going to be there too. I'm going to get his autograph, and hopefully get him to sign my copy of Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. Let's see. Uh-oh, we got company over here. We got company. Our orders are to take you back, dead or alive. Which will it be, engineer? When I come and find out, Tinhead. Pullman, it's well that you're here. The situation's grave. Biggs is in a bad way. We need to do something and soon, like right now. Leave him to me. He knows the right. He'll perish if we delay. With me. Let's go. Let's get our friend back, shall we? He's not alone. Kill them all. Fat chance. You fuckers are going down. Let's go. Goddamn Imperials. We'll take care of the archers first over here. What the hell? Magitech troopers. Not good. I'll take you down yet, Mr. Evangelion. There we go. Always kill the range guys, makes it easier when you can help it, for sure. There we go. Two more bad guys to go. No, shit. What was he doing all the way down there? No. Let's try that again, shall we? I didn't know where he ran off to. I didn't know he was going after the other big guy over there at the end. Yes, we know. Let's go. Eat this. Uh-oh. We got big boys coming in here. Let's go. You're getting through me first, assholes. Gotta go for the big guy here. Mere machines are no match for me. There we go. Here we go. So far, so good. Let's hold them off. Let's finish him here. We've almost got him on the ropes. Over here, big and ugly. Let's take you down. There we go. Got him. That's the last of those assholes. My thanks. Whew, for another moment I would have... He's been too long in the cold. We must find shelter for him immediately. Monument Tower, you say? Very well. Ida and I will bear in there with all haste. Sid will be so happy to see Biggs and Wedge together again. Oh, I love reunions. Oh, that'll be nice. All right. Next up is to report back to Wedge. I'm sure after all that we're going to have some news he'll want to hear after a while. Hello. Do you mind? I'm trying to have an excursion over here, sir. It's very rude of you to be doing this shit because you feel like interrupting me. So rude. All right, let's go, Boga. And the tower should be right over there. Yep. I don't know why I didn't see it before, honestly. It kind of reminds me of when I first started playing Minecraft, anyway. Back when I was first playing the game, I built a tower kind of like this one in the mountains at one point. Although it had ladders, not a big spiral staircase with no railings. Reminds me of the Imperial City in OG Oblivion. Hell yeah. I can't thank you enough, Pullman. And the same goes for the rest of you. Thank you all so much. I don't mention it. We are a family, are we not? Well, yes, it's just... I didn't think I'd ever see him again. I have a lot of you in my life. And you say Wedges too, Pullman. I'm losing count of how many I owe you now. Biggs, Wedge. God, it's good to see the two of you again. Chief, it's really you. It's really you. In our hearts, we knew you were still alive, but to finally see you in the flesh. When Alpha No told me of the raid on the Waking Sands, I feared the worst. But what happened? The enemy struck without warning. We didn't stand a chance. Wedge and I were in the workshop when they came. Before we knew what happened, the Imperials had us at gunpoint. It must have been awful. There's one thing I can't understand. How did the Guardians get there so fast? The Immortal Flame should have seen them coming, right? I asked the same question myself. That day when I returned to the Guardians of the Waking Sands, I noticed autumn mist in the horizon. Nothing at all suggests the coming of an Imperial force. From this I conclude the Garleans either came by land nor by air. They were born there by teleportation magics. Magics of the kind used by the Asians. Carry on. We were bound and blindfolded and bundled into the cargo bay of an airship. I can't really say how long we were aboard, but when it came time for us to disembark, we found ourselves in the midst of an Imperial stronghold, Castrum Sentry. Upon arrival, we were marched up into the main complex. Biggs and I were thrown into a team cell together, while Minfili and the others were sent elsewhere. That was the last we heard from them. Castrum Sentry. What happened next? Well, we were held in isolation for what felt like years, but was probably only moons, or maybe only weeks. And then, without warning, the Imperials collected the pair of us and put us on another vessel, which we found out was bound for Garlemald, much to our dread. We knew that if we were taken there, we weren't going to leave again. So risky as it was, we sabotaged the ship's altitude control and thereby enforced an emergency landing. And in the midst of the ensuing chaos, we managed to slip our pursuers. The rest, as they say, is history. If I didn't know better, I'd call it a likely story. Sabotaging the altitude controls of an airborne vessel. That would have been Biggs' handiwork, like as not. You always were resourceful in a tight spot, my friend. Pullman, thank you for returning my dear assistance to me. It would seem that I owe you another debt of gratitude. There are still many questions in my mind, but the answers can wait. Minfili and the others still await our rescue. Alright, you lot. Garland Iron Works is back in business. Let's go and give the Imperials what for. Hell yeah, Sid. Hurrah! Thanks to you, Biggs and Wedge are with us once again. Now we must find a way to rescue Minfili and the others. Gosh, no, we don't have much. We kept them waiting too long already, as is. Based on what we've learned so far, I believe it's easy to say they're being held at Castrum Sentry. We know that, Sid. Come on, Serial, what? What am I doing? So let us convene at Revenant's Toll in Mordona. It is as good a place as any to prepare and better than most. The road leading east and south will get you there. When we arrive, let us seek the advice of local adventurers. We're bound to learn a thing or two that will benefit our mission. Let's go. This is coming to my castrum, I'm sure. That sounds dirty, almost. So we're at Mordona next at this point. So it seemed like join me in my dungeon. True, true. So we're going to the east, then south of here, they said? Sounds about right. Yeah, I get you, Bree. No worries, though. Honestly, it happens. We'll be wrapping up very soon anyway. Alright, next stop is going to be further south of here in just a moment or so. We'll have to cross the river and make our way over here. The good news is we have Biggs and Wedge back, so that shouldn't be too much longer now. All we gotta do is make our way to wherever this Revenant's Toll is, and then we can start planning our next move. And then, we'll finally be able to attack the Garleans. Wherever they are, I want that entire base raised to the foundations. I don't want a single piece of it standing. Nom 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 nom. Let's see, did I miss something though? And Bree, stop eating my cookies. Well, the road to the south is right over here. Need more cookies. Yeah, cookies are good, man. I actually have a cookie sandwich. It's a triple-decker, actually. You wish you were a cookie? Here we are, Mordona. What is this place, anyway? It looks cool, though. Look at this place. You have a moldy cookie? No. I'm not doing that. Here we are. A new location is here. Let's see, you eat it instead. Well met, friend. What brings you to Revenant's Toll? Did I hear you rightly? You and friends are being held captive at Castrum Sentry, and you want to rescue them? I don't mean to discourage you, but that might prove, difficult. You eat moldy cookies instead, Bree. The Stronghold's been on high alert as of late, with armored patrols seen around the perimeter around the clock. Not even a fly could get through that within 100 yards of the walls undetected. If the Guardians were alerted to our coming, we can't know what they will do with the Minfilians and the others. Let's see, stealth will be our greatest asset here. It has to be good old-fashioned infiltration. But with security so tight, how are we going to smuggle ourselves in? Moldy cookies are your favorite. They are not my favorite. I don't eat moldy cookies. That's your favorite, Liz. You know something, Liz? You're a moldy cookie. You ever think about that? What kind of green cookies, though, Bree? Let's see, St. Patrick's Day cookies, shamrocks, grasshoppers, perhaps? I have a mind to walk through the front door. The front door? We'll disguise ourselves as Imperial troops and march right on in. For this, we'll need a few sets of Imperial uniforms, a suit of Magitech armor, and impeccable timing. It's a bold strategy, but it might just work. Where we are, there's no shortage of opportunities to borrow the equipment. Knowing those Imperial bastards, they won't even suspect that we savage Eorzean would think to use their technology. Yeah, chocolate chip is so good. Same with double chocolate or... Ooh, you know what's also good too, especially around Christmas time? Those chocolate crinkle cookies. You know the ones I mean? They're basically like chocolate cookies with like powdered sugar on top. And they kind of... they're kind of hard on top there, but they're soft on the inside. So good. So damn good. I used to have them all the time at Christmas when I was a kid. Then it's settled. If you're determined to go ahead with this plan, I recommend you speak with Glomont. The fellow's got a personal grudge against the Empire and happens to know of you a deal about Castrum Sentry besides. I no doubt he want to be of aid. Ida and I should go to reconnoiter our Guardian activity at the Stronghold. It wouldn't do if something were to befall our comrades before we had the chance to act. Oreo mints, gotcha. Also a good choice. Let's go. Sometimes I wonder, Ida, are there times you're not enthused? Another thing that's not enthused, and you're beginning to remind me of Papalimo. Alright, next up, let's go. Growing up, Mom made a chocolate cookie with a cherry pressed in top of it and with frosting over the cherry. Ooh, that does sound pretty good. I curse you with the stale cookie tin, moldy guy. No thanks, Liz, you can have it. Let's see, Glomont. Looking for Glomont, are you? Well, you found him, whoever you are. You're looking to get inside Customer Sentry and you need my help. Well, something tells me we're going to get along just fine. So you have friends in Castrum Sentry you want for rescue? That slop one knows me too well. Aye, you can count on me help. I got a score to settle with the Imperials, and I never pass an opportunity to get back at the Horsens. But enough about me, let's talk strategy. Rescuing folk from captivity is right delicate business. A single oversight, just one little blunder, and it's all over. You can't leave any room for uncertainty. For starters, you need to confirm beyond a shadow of a doubt that your friends are where you say they are. You don't want to run the risk of your neck only to discover they've moved elsewhere. But how can you find out, you ask? By following these instructions. If you approach Sentry from the east, you'll see a swampland to your left called a tangle. Get in there, never mind all the morbals, and navigate your way to the southwestern corner. You'll come upon some drainage pipes down there, from the stronghold. Don't ask me how I know, but one of them leads up to the command tower. If you listen closely, you might be able to overhear on something that happens within. Once we know for certain your friends are there, we'll move to the next stage of our plan. Now get going and Godspeed. Perfect. Time to do a little bit of reconnaissance work. Also throw the fruitcake at you. I will throw 30,000 fruitcakes at you. Throw it at Y instead. Don't throw it at me. Let's see. Our next up is going to be Curtis Central Highlands over this way. And the tower shouldn't be too far off, honestly. So where are we going now? We're going this way, I think. Funny couple of times having cookies in my mouth and moaning at Liz during stream. Oh, we're going the wrong way. Shit. I was gonna say this sure isn't a swamp over here. This is more of a wintry area. So the drainage pipe is going to be to the southwest of us. All right, you Imperial dogs. I'm coming for you. This is why you need to be there, Boob. Well, I try to whenever I can. The trouble is, I just often either get tired or busy. It's not for one of trying, I promise you. Whoa, look at the sky over here, too. Look at all this. It's like an oil slick meets the Aurora Borealis. I can't make heads or tails of this sky over here. It's like I walked into a bad acid trip of some sort. Yeah, the sky does look broken, honestly. My voice is shot too, sorry. But yeah, something's definitely going wrong here. Now let's see, where are we going exactly? Oh, there it is. It's over this way. Not too far from here. I'm not a snack, you giant frog. Go away. I don't like you. I'm a person, not a snack, you assholes. Hey, those giant frogs are creeping me out, though. They just walk around there and try to go after you. To them, you're the size of a bug to a frog. And we should watch out, too. There are more balls in this area, too. You know, it's when my mom started to come in. What, on stream? Or elsewhere? Another more ball over here. Go away, you freak. There you go. Ugly thing. I think we found our base over here. There's our drainage pipe. Just to avoid any eavesdroppers of our own here on this operation. And get fucked. There's our drainage pipe. Uh-oh. We got company. Goddamn bugs. I hate these fucking things. Gigantic mosquitoes. I've heard the expression using bazookas to kill mosquitoes, but for these things you do need bazookas to kill them. Jesus Christ. Welcome back, Blue. How you doing? Off we go into the drainage pipe. Let's see what we got. The faint sound of conversation echoes down the pipe. What of the captive? Does she still refuse to speak? She may as well be a deaf mute for all the information we gotten out of her. The others aren't much better. The elephant gets on my nerves most of all. Every time he opens his mouth, he speaks gibberish. I do wonder, why is the Tribuna so obsessed with this Minfilia woman? They say she possesses some mystical power, something Guardians don't have. That was definitely a shock to the system when she came in. Me and her know too much about each other. Wait, so your mom's on stream now too, Bree? That's interesting. Mystical power, like the kind the beastmen use? How am I supposed to bloody know? You're so curious, why don't you ask them yourselves? As well to try and tumble her. I have my head where it is, thank you very much. Our break's over. Best get back to our stations. Well, they're still being kept there, that's for certain. And since I'm too damn lazy to go back that way, I'm just going to teleport back over. And also because I'm so ludicrously wealthy right now, I'm just going to teleport back to the base. It's good to see you again, Pullman. I'm given to understand you have conducted some reconnaissance. What were you able to learn? How much gil, you big spender? About 210,000. What you see at the bottom is what I got. She followed me, that's pretty much it. Gotcha. It'd be kind of funny if she was on stream too, talking to you about stuff. So they're indeed a cast from a century. Their presence thus confirmed, we proceed with our mission. While you were afield, Sid took the liberty of devising a plan of action. Pray the details from him. Alright, Sid, what you got for us? Good work, Pullman. As Alpha has already told you, we plotted a course for the rescue. The gist of it's unchanged. We disguise ourselves as Imperial troops and infiltrate the stronghold. Glamont's looking for a way to procure a suit of Magitech armor. In the meantime, I need your assistance for preparations of my own. Minfilia and the others are counting on us, Pullman. Let's not keep them waiting any longer than they have to. Alright, let's do it, Skid. Let's do it, Sid the Squid. While Glaumont does the preparations, devises his plan, we need to see some more preparations of our own here. Okay, let's get to the point. Let's see, so they communicate distance to the electromagnetic waves. He was trying, but I didn't know it was her at first. Gotcha, gotcha. So gathering crystals for electrical jammer, eh? Okay. Let's make it happen. So which way are we going? Down this way? Off we go. There should be some more crystals around here somewhere, though. I just don't know where they are. Oh. Sorry, Boga. I put my stuff on Facebook and she ran with it one night. Fair enough, fair enough. Now let's get us some crystals for that jammer device. What the hell was that? Oh, it's a player with an airship of some kind. Well met, sir. Uh-oh. What, the giant silhouette over there? Yeah, me too. Or were you talking something else there, Escher? That's one. Oh, the airship player thing. Yeah, I hear you there, man. That was really fucking scary. I didn't know what to make of it at first, though, honestly. Although, was that a dragon overhead or something? Alright, you stay away from me, Mr. Giant Frog. Do you mind terribly? You're just being rude, man. I don't appreciate that. I'm a dragoon, not a snack. Now, kindly croak the fuck off. It looked kind of like an ornithopter from Dune, actually. You ever see that movie at all? Those giant dragonfly-looking aircraft. There's 3. Just need about 2 more and we're good to go. It looked like it had one of those, like a giant dragonfly with a tail attached to it. And yes, dragonflies do have tails, I know that much, but still. Mr. Prime Location, where the fuck are you? Is it over here? Is it over there? Where the fuck are you? Let's try and go the other way around and see if it leads to the other ones. Because chances are some of the spots don't open until the other ones are unlocked, but I could be wrong. Get away, you weird fucking frog thing. Not even a good frog either, you're just hideous. Alright, there's the next one. A few more plasmas to take care of, no big deal. We'll take care of them real quick. I mean, he tried to eat me. I'm not going to be lunch for a bunch of giant frogs. I'm sorry. And they're not even cute either. Is that right ugly, man? There we are. But this crystal here is a treasure trove of valuable stuff here. Only question is, where the heck is this prime location? I can't find it anywhere. It's right over here on the thing. I wonder if I can climb it. Hang on. No, I can't climb that point. Can't go that way. Or through there. Shit. Oh, here we go. There's a way up after all. There's our prime spot. It'd be nice if it actually had an up arrow saying where it was. Because do you see an up arrow on that thing anywhere? Because I sure don't. That would have been nice. That's the last one. Ow. Next stop, back to Sid. Hello. Goodbye. Yeah, this guy looks like an oil spill in the middle of a street somewhere. Like, you know what I mean? Where it has that rainbow-colored film around it when you're walking through a parking lot. You know what I'm talking about? Looks kind of like that. And I'm not quite sure what to make of it, honestly. Alright, we found your crystals there, Sid. What do you need? Yeah, the reading's excellent. Let me see the numbers real quick. Yes, 4 of these should suit our purpose, but we don't need their power. My thanks, Pullman. Alright, Glomont, what you got for us? Clean the wax out of your ears. There's something I want you to do by way of preparation. The plan's to have you in a costume sentry all decked out in Imperial garb. But it disguises more than the clothes you wear. You also got to act the part too. At the very least, you need to know how to perform a convincing Imperial salute. First impressions are everything, you know, as they say. I could teach you the salute myself, but it's best you learn from the experts. So get yourself down to as near a costume sentry and watch the Imperials do what they do. Alright, you heard him. And back we go and forward again. Alright, come on, Boga, let's move. This will probably be my last quest for tonight because I gotta get up for work tomorrow morning. It's well past my my sign-off time. Yeah, those are indeed some horny toads. No, you don't? Well, no, I don't what? Lee to go to bed? I gotta get up for work tomorrow. Was fun watching, though. Well, let me see how much I got left of me at this point, though, because I'm starting to fade a little bit, though. Let's see, go to work. Well, that would be the best if I didn't have to go to work, but unfortunately, no money means no food. See, now we're going this way, I think. We'll loop around here. Alright, Boga, get out of here. Let's go. Live off full hand. I wish I could. That'd be the best, but unfortunately, though, this being what it is, though, no work means no food. So no work means no cash. No cash means no food. And the waterways are also kind of poisoned with, you know, thanks to, you know, industrial waste and whatnot. Let's see, we gotta go through this way, I think, here. Actually, no, wait. Am I going back the way I came again? Fuck. We'll have to go around this way. And there are more balls everywhere. I don't like them. Well, they're sneaking very close here. Don't want to alert them to our presence. If we get too close, they'll alert the base. The more balls are ugly. They absolutely are. Never a big fan of those things. They're ugly as hell and they don't do much either. Except breathe on you and try to poison you. I'll try and sneak around them. Okay, good. Nobody saw me. Hey, what the... Shit! I've been found out! Fuck. I've been stunned. There we go. There, fuck you guys. And those guys are even uglier. Here we are. Lying and waiting. Let's go. Nothing to report, sir. We received an anonymous warning that insurgent forces are near. We should double our vigilance. Our government patrols be doubled. So they know we're here. Or they know somebody's here at least. That should do it. Alright, let's get out of here. No sense risking being spotted. Let's teleport out. Alright, we're back. Oh, this is a pretty theme. I like this. Here we go. You are called Pullman Evergreen, yes? I've heard of your plight from my friend Glomont. As a fellow adventurer and son of Eorzea both, I would offer you my assistance. In order to infiltrate Castrum Sentry, you and your comrades will need to disguise yourselves as Imperial troopers. The question is how to go about acquiring the uniforms and helms. There are places a man might purchase them, but individuals who deal in such wares are the kind to you should entrust your secrets. It would be more prudent, I believe, to procure what you need via traditional means from the bodies of the recently deceased owners. Okay. So basically kill 6 Imperial soldiers. No problem. Of course, we'll have to head back out there again, but no problem. Alright, let's go, Boga. We got ourselves some friends to rescue over here. I'm kind of reminded of that one mission from Fire Emblem Three Houses where you disguise yourselves as Imperial troops to get into the city, and then launch a major attack from inside the city gates. Gonna have to bed myself. No problem, dude. Actually, let's see. Yeah, we'll may as well call it here at this point, though. At least we'll know where to go going forward. Need some Bob Ross in your life, hell yeah. Anyways, I wanted to thank you all again for coming tonight, because it is getting... And I truly can't thank you enough for all this, though. It was great to have you around again. I'm sorry that it wasn't, we didn't get a chance to get to the base just now, though, but next time for sure, though. I'll get you next time, Garleans. Next time. But let's see, who should we invade this time? Or raid, to that matter. Who's it gonna be? I know we haven't raided in a good long while. How about Hyper Soldier Tenguris? It's okay, penetrate doesn't matter. Hyper Soldier Tenguris. And they're doing some retro stuff tonight, so that might get a kick out of that. Let's see, raid time. Let's get our message ready to go here. Green bean. Let's see. Garlean. Let's see. Green bean. Sneaky raid. There we go. Because we're sneaking around, you know, sneaky on that base over there. But yeah, let's see. If you're on the Discord or whatever else, let me know what you want to do for the party coming up. I'm thinking either, like I said, Jackbox, Super Smash Brothers, or something to that effect. And we'll go from there at that point. But it'll be on either on the 16th or at some point over that particular weekend. Because I've got a lot of stuff to take care of over over the next couple of days or so. Plus, I may have multiple collabs on the 18th as well. So it should be interesting, though. Anyways, I'll be on again tomorrow with Orion for his Jackbox celebration, as well as for GTA 5 on Saturday. So we'll be having a good time either way. Anyways, be good to Tenguris. Thank you all so much for coming. Be good to yourselves and to each other. And until then, take care and be good. And until next time, Novakins, lights out. Catch y'all later.